In this video, I'm going to go over the installation of the software package. If you copy this software package to other computers, you can install it on as many computers as you want. I'll go ahead and launch the setup exe. I would run it as administrator. That's how I normally install things. First, you'll notice there's no folder. It's going to be an extra folder over here. So earlier when I made a true for everyone, it is installs for everyone instead of just, it basically selects that first. It's starting off in the folder I selected. And it created the folder. You saw it just create this folder over here. It also created an icon on the desktop over here for me to use. This is the folder it created. This has the set folder structure that I need. That will be my export. This will be my INI files. Currently, there's nothing. When I run it, a default INI will show up. I'll go ahead and launch it, and I'll let you see this. So it creates the default. Um, you can see there will be nothing in here anywhere. You would have to create your first one by yourself. I have some that I've already selected. I've shown you how to do, to create those. So I'm just going to import. I'm going to import some that I would like to use or that I've saved, and they're on my desktop. Project INI. This is one I selected. This is basically it fully automated. Running through multiple types of scripts. Now that I have that, you can see that it's actually in here. I need to make it default. So I'm going to make it default. And now when I run this, it's always going to come up as that one is my default. And I will show you that. You can also see it placed it inside of here. So it is now default. You can run it with, serial numbers or without serial numbers. When I run this, you're going to see, the results folder will have it will load, or it'll after when it finishes running the test, it'll create the CSV file inside of here. And each time I run this same test, it'll keep adding onto that CSV file. If you were to remove that CSV file, to save it for maybe the end of month results, it'll create a new one as soon as you remove it from this folder. As soon as it relaunches and runs another test, it'll create another CSV file to replace the one that's missing. And again, I can move this around. It doesn't affect anything because everything's running in the background. So to prove that, what I just told you, I'll move this out of here, and then I'll run it again, um, and it'll create a new one when it's finished. As long as there's a file in there, first it looks for it. It'll just keep appending the file, and if there's no file, it creates a new one. And again, this test is running through a pass-fail state of C, C++, a C# program, Python scripts, and batch files. And it's looking for an exit code. It would not receive a pass or fail result unless it received an exit code. I want to make this video as fast as I can. I'll do one last thing after this one, and I'll show you that the export file is working on here. So, it shows it'll have a serial number. I've already showed you, the test results before. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to export a file. Um, and I'll just see this one. It will not export that one. It says, it's not compatible. I can press cancel, or I could just select this. And this one I can export. And I'll say yes. And it places in this. So now I could take this and I could put on a USB and then maybe move it to another computer and then I would import it. That just gives you the option of, creating it on one computer and then moving it to the other ones. And that should be it for, showing how the software works. If you want to use it, it's free. Uh, so have a good day. Oh, the next video shows you how to implement, your software tests to with this software shell.